there, so welcome to this play along video for This Is Me. This is going to be a video where in a minute we're going to play the song together and you're going to be following a strumming pattern that's going to be underneath me as I'm playing along and singing along as well, so I hope you enjoy it. Just before we start the video, I wanted to go through a couple of the chords with you and talk a small bit about the strumming patterns, strumming patterns to watch out for. So the first chord we're going to look at is B minor, and there's two chord diagrams you can see written down. I'm going to go through this one with you first. This is where we've got our third finger on the G string 4th fret, and then we're going to lay our first finger across the 2nd fret on the C, E and A strings. We're going to do that bar chord across the 2nd fret there. So third finger back on, and that's the first way of playing B minor. Now some young ukulele players struggle with using the third finger like that, and that's okay, that's alright. It's easy for an adult like me to do stuff like this. So the other way that we can play is, well, there's two ways actually. We can just lay our 2nd finger across the C, E and A strings, but it needs to block out the top G string like that. Do you see? See how my finger's slightly touching the G string but not pushing down on it, just slightly touching it. That means we can strum on the strings without fear of getting this sound, that awful clash with the G there. So that's B minor. Also, another way of playing it is if you've got those small little nimble fingers, you can go 1, 2, 3 across the C, E and A strings. This time you just need to leave your first finger slightly touching the G string to damp it out. So that's the other way you can play the B minor. The other chords we're pretty familiar with, I think. So we've got A major. Remember that 2nd finger on the top string G string, 2nd fret, 1st finger. Then on the C string, 1st fret. And we strum all the strings, open E and A string. That gives us a lovely A major. Then we've got D major, which, same again, two ways of playing this really. So we can do the bar chord across the 2nd fret on the G, C and E strings, but we need to leave the A string open. We need to bend our finger upwards. Use our thumb really well as well when playing bar chords. That gives us a lovely D major chord. And we can also go 1, 2, 3. If you have those small nimble fingers, I struggle with this. Adults kind of struggle with this one. So if you can get your 1, 2, 3, 1st, 2nd, 3rd fingers on the G, C and E strings on the 2nd fret, that's okay. And finally we've got the G chord, which I think we're fairly used to now. So first finger on the 2nd fret of the C string, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and we strum all the strings and we get a lovely G major chord. So there are all the chords. Throughout the song, you'll see on the song sheet, it says at the start, it says 1 strum each chord for the verse. That's literally it. We're just going to do 1 strum B minor, 3, 4. Then when we get to A, it's going to be 1 strum, and then it's going to be D, 1 strum. So we're going to be doing a play along for the song anyway, so I'm not going to go through that here. We're going to get on with playing. So watch out for that. The pre-chorus is 1 strum. Then we get to the chorus. And the first chorus we come to says 1 strum each beat. What that means is, because we're in 4/4, we're going to strum on every beat. So we're going to strum on 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. So we'll just do it over the D and B minor chords. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, B minor, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. I think you get the buzz now. The next, last strumming pattern that we need to watch out for is what I call, it's kind of the proper strumming pattern, so one we're going to do most throughout the song. And it's down, 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 up. It's crotchet, crotchet, quaver, quaver, quaver. Yeah, crotchet, crotchet, quaver, 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 I should say. So if you want to follow this strumming pattern with me, the first time we see this is also over the chorus. Yeah, so it's on the beat. We'll do the same two chords actually, D and B minor. So it's down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. Now B minor. So before you go on to the next part of the video where we're going to be playing the song, just practice your chords, look at the song sheet and practice a few of your chord changes and go over the, 3 strumming patterns that I've given you there, the 1 strum on each chord, go over doing 1 strum per beat and go over the proper strumming pattern before you move on. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Won't fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors, yeah, that's what we'll become. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apology. This is me. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, gonna send the flood,